So today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me using the Curst Kosmetics Spellbook palette. I wanted to do another look with this palette for you guys, and I want to use this palette more. I've used it a couple times, but I'm slowly testing out the whole palette, so I wanted to use it again today. So today I want to do kind of like a warm tone greenish kind of look. I really want to use this green shimmer on my lid, so that's why I wore a green jacket today. So we're just going to put my hair up. It's actually pretty nasty weather outside right now. I mean, it's not yet. It's supposed to be later, but it's like really windy right now. So, and it's like really cloudy outside. But I am getting ready to see one of my friends for dinner, so I'm just going to start by doing my eyeshadow. Obviously, I already primed my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer, and then I just set it with my Urban Decay powder, and then I, of course, used my Luxe Lip Oil from ColourPop. So now I'm going to go in with, you know what, I might keep, actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to go in with that orange. I kind of want to keep the crease a little bit more cooler toned. I'm going to go in with the shade Wand first. It's not as dark as I think it is. It's kind of like a medium tone brown, so I'm going to use that one first. And I'm just going to apply that in my crease area. Yeah, it's really not like super dark. It's like more of like a buildable brown shade. And I'm just going to apply that. So we're just going to go get dinner at Chili's and talk. I have a lot to catch up with him, so but I'm just a little bit worried about the weather later. But I think we'll be fine. It's just a little bit dry and powdery right now, but I think it'll be built up to be a nice color. These shades I find, or these mattes from Curst, I find them to be more buildable. They're not like super hella pigmented. I like that they're more of a buildable formula. So I'm just gonna finish applying that, if I could speak. So what's new? I feel like I have nothing to talk about in this video. I'm like, let's do a chit chat, get ready with me, and I feel like I already said everything in my live yesterday. But I don't know who tuned into the live yesterday that will be watching this video, because if you guys didn't see that live, it was pretty weird. It was really weird. I don't even want to talk about it, because you guys can just watch the live and see for yourself why it was so weird. So now for the defining shade. I don't know why I feel so tired today. So I was off today and yesterday. I'm just feeling low energy. It is that time of the month, so it's hard to get energy, of course, when that rolls around. So now for the defining shade, I'm going to take the shade Sticks and Stones, which is like a more so like grayish olivey tone color, and I'm going to use that in my crease to define it. Yeah, I like that. So me and my mom and my brother watched Coda last night, and that was the sorry. It's funny. Me and my boyfriend had the same drink for lunch. It's like this mango iced tea from Trader Joe's. It's so good. Actually, no, it's not mango iced tea. I think it's green tea and lemonade. It's so good. Okay, sorry. I'm getting some distractions right now. So I'm just going to apply that. So I haven't really... What was I talking about? So I haven't really bought any makeup recently. Coda was good though. I liked it. That's what I was talking about. It was cute, but I don't think it was the best picture. It was a good movie, but like... I wasn't like too thrilled with all the movies that came out this time around. I actually thought the best movies were Tick Tick Boom, and King Richard was really good. Despite that whole thing, it was a really good movie. I guess I'm going to use the black on the outer corners. I always forget there's not really another deepening shade in here, but I think it's going to look good with these shades. So yeah, it was a cute movie. I really liked it. I'm glad that I finally got to see it, because I've seen most of the Oscar films this past season, and they were all pretty good. So yeah, I haven't really bought any makeup lately. I'm kind of waiting for the Sephora VIB sale, which starts tomorrow. I just have kind of taken a little bit of a break from buying too many eyeshadow palettes because I'm still testing out this Curst one. I'm just trying not to overwhelm myself, but I probably will get at least 1 or 2 palettes in April. There are a couple brands that I still want to try. I also see that some brands are releasing palettes for the VIB sale. I'm probably not going to pick up any of them. Honestly, I'm not really too thrilled with any of them. I saw Melt's coming out with a new palette, and Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta's just like overpriced for me. I'd rather pick up, of course I buy like Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath, but when it comes to Patrick Ta's eyeshadow palettes, they're like $69, which I think is a little bit too pricey for what you're getting. Like for Natasha Denona, she's Natasha Denona. Same thing with Pat McGrath. Like, you pay for that because you actually do get a ton of product. But like with the Patrick Ta palettes, they're like 12 pan palettes, and 2 of them are creams. And I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't do those cream shadows again, but he did. It's not like a cream to powder formula like Natasha Denona's palettes. And I just know I'm not going to use those cream shadows in Patrick Ta's palette, that I just felt like it was going to be a waste of money for me. Maybe if he releases like powder eyeshadow palettes in like a smaller format, like an 8 pan, I might pick it up then. But I have to see what he comes out with next. This is only his second palette, and it basically looks just like the first one. So I'm just going to prime my lids with my glitter primer as usual from NYX, and then we'll go in with the shimmer. So yeah, I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather get his cheek products. I'm gonna get one of his Velvet Monochromatic blushes. I think that's what it's called. I've heard really good things about it. So now about those blushes. For the lid shade, like I said, we're gonna use the green, which is called Potion. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid. It's a lot greener than this jacket actually is, but I think it's pretty. Green is a very hot color right now. It's so funny because I was watching Morgan Turner's video of her favorites, and I was also watching Batty Bean's favorites video, and both of them were wearing green eye looks in both videos, and they were both really pretty. I mean, I was already planning on wearing green today and tomorrow before I saw their videos, but then I was like, it makes me want to wear it even more. Oh, this green is so pretty. It's emphasizing my texture a little bit though, but it is a really pretty color. It's definitely a more unique green to my collection. I don't think I have any green like this. It's really pretty. And I'm going to apply it over here. Their shimmers apply so nicely. They're just so soft and smooth. I still haven't uploaded the video when I'm featuring Curst Kosmetics, but obviously that video will be up for this one. I don't know why that's taking so long to apply over here. I'm just trying to take it across my lid. So I've been off today and yesterday, but I'm scheduled for the next 5 days in a row, which I wasn't really feeling too much, but one of my coworkers is going to switch a shift with me, so it's only 4 days now instead of 5. What's annoying about it is that I was just scheduled 4 days in a row because I was actually supposed to be off this past Sunday. But then, like I said, one of our managers was out with COVID, so I had to work the day that I had requested off. But honestly, it wasn't really that big of a deal because I only really needed off in the morning because I went to this chocolate expo with one of my friends. Where the heck is my other brush that I usually use for my brow bone? Because I thought I had a limoncello one. Okay. And like all my brushes are dirty. I really need to wash my brushes. I keep on forgetting to do it at night. I was going to do it last night, then I was going to do it the night before, and I keep on forgetting. So, I mean, of course, a part of it is laziness, but I actually have been legit forgetting. I just need to put a reminder on my phone when I remember to do it during the day so I can do it at night. And then I'm going to use that shade Bones on my brow bone. It's just so pretty. I love how it's called Bones and you use it on your brow bone because it's such a light shade. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, so that was nice that we're able to switch that shift because I was not feeling that. So I'm just going to darken up those mattes again. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Just need it to be a little bit higher on this side. But yeah, the live was so weird yesterday. And then I'm just going to darken up those other shades again. I can't remember what I used for a second. It was the gray-ish kind of shade. Then I'm going to take the black because it kind of, the shimmer didn't really stick over here. I guess I didn't bring the shimmer all the way over. And I feel like these Odin's eye brushes have been a little bit hard to apply product lately. I probably just need to wash them. They're kind of like leaving gaps when I apply. And they're just like a little bit patchy right now. And you don't want the black to be that pigmented, but I think it looks okay. Yeah, I like it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab my makeup sponge and then we'll do my base. Okay, so for my primer, I'm going to use the Matte Effects Plus the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Just to prime my face. I have like a half hour now, so it's definitely enough time for me to finish. Well, I probably should have started a little bit earlier, but I think we'll be able to get done in like 20 minutes or so. Okay, so now for my foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. If this is still on sale during the Sephora sale, I would highly suggest getting this foundation because it's like half price plus the 20% off. That's a really good deal. I mean, I just picked it up when it was on sale because I thought $20 was still a great price for this. Because honestly, that's like drugstore prices for a high-end foundation. Like, I'll pay that for a high-end foundation because the drugstore has gotten so expensive at this point. But I would like to purchase some drugstore products and try them out for you guys. I do want to try the NYX concealer. I've been wanting to try that serum concealer for a while, but I also want to try the new Dior, well, not the Dior Backstage concealer, but the Dior Forever concealer that came out with the relaunch of the, oh my god, my nose is so itchy right now. Why? Like right here. I've like been driving me crazy all day. The not the Backstage concealer that just came out, but the Forever concealer that came out with the Forever foundation. I do want to try that during the sale, excuse me. And then what else do I want to try from I want to try the e.l.f. primer, the one that's the dupe for the Milk one. Actually, since I'm running out of this one, I'll just pick up the e.l.f. one. Because I was thinking about getting a backup of the Hydro Grip primer during the sale, but it's like I can just pick up the e.l.f. one and see how they compare. Because Erica Mullins, my love, one of my loves on YouTube, she actually wanted me to compare the two in a video, so I think I'm going to do that. So I'll just purchase that probably in a couple days. I was gonna go run errands yesterday, but I didn't, and I realized how many things I actually need to go pick up. Even though, like, last week, I'm like, I'm not really out of anything, and then I realized I'm out of, like, a couple of things. Like, I need to go get makeup wipes, I need to go get sleeping pills, and I need to... Which, actually, I have been sleeping way better than I was. I don't know why. But I'm not jinxing it, but like it's been definitely way better than last week. Like, remember last week when I couldn't get any sleep? Now it's been like really good. So hopefully it keeps up. I don't know, maybe I've just been relaxing myself more. I'm not really sure, but yeah, but it's been good. Finally. So what else from the drugstore? I want to try, I want to try the new Flower Pots blush from Flower Beauty. I think it's called, the one that came out with the Charlie's Angels collection. I want to try that one. Because obviously Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's line, and she was in Charlie's Angels, so who more so is qualified to do a Charlie's Angels collab than Drew Barrymore's line, because she was in the movie. So what else? There's another, I think there was like a Milani product I wanted to try, but I can't remember what it was. But there's definitely a couple of products on my list. I've also been wanting to try the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadows for so long, but just every time I consider trying them, I always put it back. Because I never, like, use, like, smaller eyeshadow palettes like that. But now they're actually coming out with this adorable collab with Dunkin' Donuts, and they're releasing the Bite Size eyeshadow palettes for that, and I just think they look so cute that I was considering getting them, but, like, just one of them, but I don't think I'm going to. But I do want some things from that collection. I hope they have it at my Ulta. My Ulta, like, never gets anything. I don't think it's going to be in drugstores. I think it's just going to be Ulta because that's what I saw in Trend Mood. God, I'm getting that concealer, like... Let's not get this concealer in my eye, Caitlin. I love this concealer. I'm using the coinciding concealer, the Urban Decay one. It's like one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, if you guys have any other recommendations for the sale, let me know. I mean, I'm not sure when this video is going to be up. It's definitely going to be after my favorites video too. I finally got up my Zodiac look with Justice. I just kept on spacing about, like, telling her, asking her when we could post it, or I had actually filmed it like 2 weeks ago, and for some reason I just did not get around to posting it. I've just been, like, so slow with editing lately. It's like I finally decided to edit it and put it up. And I edited it today and posted it today. So, but again, you're not going to see this until after it was already posted. But I'm just letting you know that it was uploaded and edited today. So, I'm torn between two highlighters because I pulled out two gold ones. So we'll see which one I use. And then I'm just setting my face with the Urban Decay powder. I love this freaking powder. It's so good. Okay. And I love this foundation. Like, look how good it looks. Like, it just makes my skin look amazing. And then I just need... Urban Decay kills it with complexion still. They're, like, just as good as Dior. Where's my other spray? It's right here in front of my face. Then I'm just going to use my milk spray. So I got a couple pairs of jeans from my job recently because we had a really, really good discount going on. So I bought 2 pairs of the new boy jeans that we have. And they fit so nice and they're super comfy. So I would have liked to wear them today, but it's still, like, crappy and it's really windy, so I'm just wearing a pair of skinny jeans, one of my old pairs of skinny jeans, because I'm, like, not feeling this cooler weather. Okay, I got this. Okay, we definitely don't need that anymore. I got this eyeliner from Clinique, from, like, a sample that my mom gave me. I just want to see what the color looks like because I might use it today. And then for mascara, I was thinking about using my Clinique sample as well, so let's see. Because I also have a sample of the Clinique Lash Impact or whatever. Oh my god, the powder got all over my pants. It's just translucent powder though. So this is very silver. I don't even know if this is a waterline eyeliner. What does the shade look like? Oh, it's black. Oh, I'm not going to use that. It's going to bleed all over my waterline. But now I'm going to have to wipe it off because it's definitely going to stain. Okay. As long as I wipe it off a little bit, then I can just wipe it off with a makeup wipe. Okay, so... Excuse me. What do I want for liner? Let's do the inner corners first while I ponder this lifelong decision. Okay. So for the inner corners, I'm going to use the silver that's in the palette called Hex. And I'm going to put that on my inner corners. See, once you have... It's so weird because once you have the face done, like the eyeshadow looks like less bright. Because I was like, oh, this green is really bright for this. But I actually think it looks more muted once everything is done. Okay, and then I'm going to do that over here. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the lower lash line. I go through phases that I either put shadow there or I don't put shadow there. I'm like, oh, it looks so good, but I'm sometimes too lazy to do it. Or I'm just like, I don't feel like it. So I've mostly tested every shimmer in here except for the silver on my lid, because the rest of the shades that are in here are pressed glitters, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use them at some point. I might test out some of them. I mean, I might test out one of them, but honestly, I'm just a shimmer girl. I'm not really a huge glitter fan anymore, and plus, like, as I've gotten older, it's like I don't really love glitters or pigments as much as just regular shimmer shadows. I love shimmers. But I wanted to go pick up a new lash primer yesterday. I wanted to pick up a new bottom lash mascara, and just none of that happened, so. Oh, I forgot I'm going to use this blush, should I? I decided. Okay, and then for mascara, I still don't know what I want for liner. I don't know if I want a green or just brown or black. No, I don't want that color. Or like this metallic color. That'd be pretty. But I've been using these metallic ones quite a bit too. I think that'll be pretty though. Let's just use it. Who cares? Do I want to smudge something then? Because I kind of want a bit of definition on the lower lash line. I'm going to use that shade Wind and just pop it on the lower lash line. Whatever, I have the time. Might as well use these mattes. Stop being lazy, Caitlin. Use your eyeshadows. I love this ColourPop brush for my inner corners and the lower lash line. Probably should get another one just for the lower lash line. But it's like my favorite brush to go underneath. They make good brushes. Don't sleep on their brushes, people. Okay, and then for the lower waterline, I'm going to use this metallic liner from ColourPop. Okay, then it looks pretty. This one is Silver Lake. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, there's a lot of dust in my room. I did wipe down this desk like a month ago, but like the dust like accumulates so much in my room, but it's not like I don't clean. It's just like my room gets dirty really, really fast. But I gotta do like a deep clean at some point. I just keep on avoiding it, but I need to actually do it. So I'm just gonna clean up that eyeshadow. I'm too lazy to press stop because my eyeshadow palette's sitting on my mouse, so I don't think you guys mind. Also, the ColourPop Countdown Part 2 should be up tomorrow. I wanted it to be up yesterday, but I set the date for today. But then I had to get me and Justice's video up, so yeah, that was a lot of work to redo that video, but at least it's edited and uploaded. It's already set to be up tomorrow, so I don't have to do anything else for it. So, and then hopefully my Curst video will be up after that, and then I'll have my favorites video up. So after that, I don't know what else I'm gonna put up. Probably my Sephora haul will be next. and then I'm going to have to film some more besides this video. Okay. And then we're going to do mascara, which I still didn't whip out yet for some reason. I don't even know where that sample is for the Clinique. I think it's right here, actually. Actually, this is Estee Lauder. Let's use this one. Yeah, let's use this. Why not? I've used mostly all of my mascaras lately. I don't even know if I've used this or not. I've been trying a lot of samples lately because like the one thing that companies love giving you are mascara samples. I was about to say mascara. I just feel like this weather is like not giving me energy. And I got good sleep last night, and I actually went to bed earlier than I usually do. Well, this is actually a pretty good mascara. I like it. I'm just not... It's so funny, because, like, I have no interest in buying from Estee Lauder. I don't know. None of their none of their, launches ever interest me. But I love MAC. I loved Becca. R.I.P. I love, like, their companies under them. I just don't like Estee Lauder. And I don't really like Clinique anymore either, so I don't know if I'm in love with this mascara. It's okay. I'm just going to do my bottom lash. Okay, and then I just used my Lash Discovery on, I thought that was it, on my bottom lashes. I'm looking for the bronzer I wanted to use. I thought I whipped out a bronzer I wanted to use yesterday. Let me go grab it. Ugh. Getting up is hard. It's right here. I thought I put this out yesterday. So I'm going to use my Anastasia bronzer. I haven't used this in a while, in the shade Rosewood. Because I've been using a lot of my, like, luxury bronzers lately. And you know what's funny is that for somebody that didn't love bronzing, I have at least 10 bronzers at this point. I have the Thrive, I have the Anastasia, I have the ColourPop, I have Ilia, I have Milani, I have Marc Jacobs, I have Gucci, I have Christian Dior, I have Wet n Wild, and I have Guerlain. And then I still have Laguna in one of my older Stephen Klein palettes. Like, oh, there's a whole flock of birds that just flew by. God, I love this bronzer. I forgot how good it is. But it's just funny, like, how many bronzers I have for someone that never really did bronzing. I would always contour. And now I really love how bronzer, like, adds warmth to the skin. So... But this one is one of my most pigmented bronzers still. Oh, this is when Anastasia was, like, at her prime. She was still killing the game. And now it's like, what's going on? Can you release something that's not Nervina? Because they used to release some really amazing products. I'm also kind of interested in possibly picking up one of their lipsticks during the sale. Because the one that I have, like, their regular lipstick, is kind of getting a bit old at this point. I cannot see with this light anymore. I have, like, the worst lighting, but I think that looks pretty good. I like it. But I love this bronzer. It's so good. Alright, I don't know if this is going to fit here, though. That's the problem. So for blush, I have two options, but I've been really into cream blushes lately. So I think I'm going to use this one. This is the Melt Cosmetics blush in the shade Lynx. I've just been really into the cream look lately. And it looks pretty good over powder. I was going to use this Be Perfect one, which I also love, but I think I'm going to use that tomorrow for work. So I'm just going to use this today. I probably shouldn't have set my face at first because these ones are a little bit harder to build up over powder. They look really good over just obviously no powder, but I think it'll be fine. I can always put a bit of another blush over it. I'm not in love with that. Let me see. Because, like, the Tower 28, and what was the other blush I just used recently? The ColourPop sticks, which I don't know why everybody sleeps on those. They're so good. Those apply so easily over powder, but, and so do the Fenty ones, actually. Those apply really easily. But the Melt ones take a little bit more building. They're still beautiful, though. I think it blended out better with this brush. Yeah, I definitely like that more. I'm just going to clean up the bottom a little. I don't know why my hair keeps on getting in the way. It's driving me nuts. Okay. So for highlights, I'm going to use my Anastasia brush. Alright, so what highlighter do I want? Yeah, I think I definitely need a new lash primer because I feel like my mascara is like falling every time I put it on. It just like, it's not holding its curl, and I don't think it's the mascaras. I think it's just the lash primer is old at this point. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use one of these two gold ones. I think this is 2 yellow gold, the Jaclyn Hill one. Well, this one's yellow gold as well, but it's kind of more so the color I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the Artist Couture. These I really, really like. The, I mean, I love Jaclyn's too. It's actually gorgeous. But I really like this one too. So I think that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use my Anastasia brush to apply it. Oh, that looks so pretty. I usually always use my ColourPop brush, but again, I have to clean more of my brushes, so we're going to use this one today. It's so funny, like, I actually think that the ColourPop brush is smoother. This one feels like pointy and not as smooth on the skin as the ColourPop one. But it applies it and does the job, so I am not complaining. I'm just telling you guys that the ColourPop one's like a fraction of the price. But they definitely did model it after this brush. Because after this Anastasia brush came out, I never went back to another shape of highlighting brushes. These are definitely my favorite kind of highlighting brushes. Because I feel like they really, like the ColourPop one is the same shape. I really love the way that they directly like apply the highlight like this rather than like a fan brush or like a beauty blender. I just think that the pointed kind of brush really just applies the pigment like directly, and you guys know that's how I like applying my highlights. Okay, I really need to get going, so I'm just gonna do this off camera. Okay, and then for the lips, I'm gonna go in with one of the Curst Kosmetics lippies again, and I'm gonna use the other shade I didn't use in the other video, and I'm gonna use this shade Legend. I was thinking about using Elemental again, but it's a little bit too dark for this. I kind of wanted something a little bit more muted brown. But it's okay. This actually isn't too orange, so I think it works. It's a really pretty shade. Excuse me. I keep on burping without saying excuse me. I had like this garlic bread for lunch, so sorry about that. I had chicken fingers, like these barbecue chicken tenders with garlic bread, like left over from a restaurant I went to. And I wanted to eat some of it with the chicken. It's just making me burp, so I'm sorry about that. Alright, I definitely need more. I don't know why it's so overlined. I'm just going to finish it off camera. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I really like how this look turned out. I really have been enjoying this palette. I think it performs beautifully. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CPW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. Love you guys. Bye.